Okay, people, we're in the plane. We're about to have to take a PCR test. I got Mike and Jen, Cheryl and Kevin. Get ready with those nostrils, people. All right, our PCR tests were a success, and this is our treat for afterwards. Mine actually wasn't that bad at all. I think Lindy's was maybe the worst.
It was just a little uncomfortable.
But Kevin and Cheryl, y'all was
We survived.
time to go to SVG in a few days. Oh, considering we passed the test.
Right.
Okay, PCR tests came back negative. We went through all the checking out process and getting final permission to enter into St Vincent and the Grenadines, and everything's approved. So we are ready to up the anchor and go to quarantine for a little bit. You ready, Lindy?
Yep.
There we go. Got Sanitas getting out right there. Leaf News somewhere back there. We're all sailing over together, and yeah, it's gonna be a St. Vincent and the Grenadines Christmas. Motoring out of the anchorage. Got the main up. Got Leaf New. Gonna be out here soon. Woohoo! Looks like it's gonna be a nice day. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty exciting. Been here 6 months in Grenada. Leaving Grenada during the pandemic was actually a pretty big decision for us. There was very little COVID, restrictions, and business closures, and would be safe through another hurricane season. Going to another country puts all those things into uncertainty, plus the chance of not being allowed back into Grenada for the next hurricane season. We had definitely contemplated staying in Grenada for a full year. Motor sailing, hopefully we pick up some wind when we get around Jack Iron Point there. And we took down our Grenada flag.
What's left of it.
Looks a little worse for wear. Yep. All right, next flag we'll be putting up is the yellow quarantine flag. Probably a couple of hours sail across. It's only about 10 miles to Union Island, part of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we'll be going into Clifton is the bay where you can quarantine. Actually just see the tip of Union Island coming into view. All right. We're sailing now. Got us some good wind. Nice. It's Union Island, full view of it now. Oh man, this is perfect. Pulling out away from Carriacou. Sanitas with their cutter rig up. Beautiful. gusts here, that's up to 18 apparent. So this is the point of the island. We're just pointed as close as we can into the wind. So when we get close, we'll tack back. And then we're headed, I think, on the other side of that rock right there. So we'll tack back across and then tack in. Nice tack, that should be our final one. Now we're heading in. About 30 minutes or so, probably. It's a good sail. All right, we're getting in close. We've got our quarantine flag up. Just 1.3 more miles to go. Somebody's supposed to come out and meet us in a dinghy with a yellow flag, and we're supposed to have our masks on. And then they're going to put us on a mooring, and then in for another wonderful PCR test. Okay, we're inside the reef now. We got the sails all down and we've spotted the dinghy with the yellow flag, and we're waiting for him to take us to our quarantine mooring. We see him taking one of the other boats to theirs now. So yeah, this is Clifton, Union Island. It's like a pretty place. There's the boat going to the mooring there. So we should be next. I think Leaf News already gotten their mooring. Petite Martinique, Petite St Vincent. Over here, we got Carriacou, and we can see Grenada in the distance. Lindy's up front, getting the mooring lines ready. Okay, quarantine dinghy's told us to follow him. There he is right out there. Heading to the mooring. Clifton was beautiful, a natural, protected bay created by a reef. So sitting in calm water, you look directly out over the large waves of the Atlantic Ocean. We made it! How's it going?
Good.
Yeah. There comes Sunitas in. All right. Huh. Here we are. Very nice. I can't believe we're here. I can't believe we're in another country. It's crazy. 6 months in Grenada. Although, there it is right there. There's Carriacou. We didn't really come too far, but yeah. St Vincent and the Grenadines has a whole lot of, well, the Grenadines, the small little islands, are all up over this way. So after we get cleared in, we'll be able to explore all of them. New places. Did you get it, babe?
Yeah.
All right.
How tight is it?
All right, we've been here 4 hours now, just waiting, and they called the first boat in for PCR test. It was Leaf News, so we just saw them head up there. I guess they're doing them one at a time. So we think we were the 3rd boat in today. Very shortly, be heading up there and get our PCR tests, and then we quarantine while we wait a couple of days for the results. The Union Island nurse was definitely a more aggressive PCR tester than the nurse in Carriacou. We were glad the tests were over though, but pretty much vowed to stay in St Vincent in the Grenadines until PCR tests were a thing of the past. All that was left now was to wait on the boat in quarantine until the test results came back, which we hoped would only be a few days. It was really exciting to be in a new country since due to the pandemic, we had been limited to cruising just St. Martin and Grenada for the past 10 months. But the reality of leaving Grenada had also sunk in. If the pandemic got worse in Grenada, would they allow visitors back in for hurricane season? If the pandemic got worse in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, would any country allow us to leave and go there? With no way to know the answers to any of these questions, we did what we always do. Just sit back on holiday, relax, and enjoy another beautiful sunset in paradise. Nice. Very pretty. Okay. Got our meal ready, and yeah, it's close to Christmas, so we're gonna watch a Christmas movie.
Yay, Christmas movie.
I just slipped right down there, made it just fine. Okay, good night, see you tomorrow. Stay tuned for our next episode where we enjoy some boat days during quarantine, then start our exploring of St. Vincent and the Grenadines ashore on Union Island. Whoa! Fish trap. And it's a wonder I can still smell after I got a swab jabbed up my nose so hard. But I can still smell.